Hi guys, we just came back from Japan. It's a 2 week trip. This is our Tokyo vlog, so we'll do vlogs for other cities as well. We wanted to share a glimpse of the places that we traveled, the activities that we did, so it can be useful for you guys as well. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are looking to go to Japan, these days. So for a lot of you people, it might be the first trip. So we wanted to share some tips. This vlog, as I said, is only focused on Tokyo. We also went to Kyoto, Osaka,
Nagoya.
Nagoya, and Hiroshima. Each place was very different, so we'll put vlogs for other places as well. So there are a few things before we share our activities and what we did in Tokyo. When to go to Japan? I think people, usually go during the cherry blossom season, which usually I think is like typically around end of March, beginning of April, but we did like around mid-April, purely because we wanted to combine our Easter holidays as well to get a longer holiday. Look, I mean, I don't think there is any right or wrong reason. I think is cherry blossom the only time to visit? I don't think so. There are so many things to see, right?
Yes.
Like the shrines, we saw shrines, and so many things to do in Japan and in each of the places. So I don't think you need to worry about it. The weather was pretty good. Most of the time it was sunny. Maybe one day, one or couple of us, maybe it was raining. Otherwise, it was sunny throughout.
April
Uh,
is more like mild weather. It's not
yeah,
too hot, not too cold. Unlike March, you might need still a jacket, but April you won't need a jacket. That being said, May quite a season, but again, weather is still better. June onwards,
yeah,
it might be more warm,
exactly.
humid in Japan.
Exactly. So it was like around mid early 20s, so very nice to walk around. You won't feel too hot either. Again, as Abba mentioned, you don't need jacket either. So yeah, it's a pretty good time to go. Uh, then the other question is where to stay in Tokyo. It's a big city. The good thing about Tokyo is it's easy to get around. So as long as you're staying closer to a subway, you're not too far from the main locations. It's easy to get around. So we stayed in a hotel called MESM. It's a five-star hotel. The closest station was called Hamamatsucho, and the other station is called Takeshiba. So Takeshiba was like probably around 5 minutes walk. Hamamatsucho was like 10 minutes walk from our hotel. It's more like a corporate location. There are like number of big corporates like SoftBank, etc. Sumitomo, they were all there. Their offices were there. But again, like if you're staying in a location which is closer to the subway, it's very easy to get around. Uh, for example, for us, Ginza was 20 minutes by subway. Shibuya was probably 30-35 minutes, so it wasn't too far. Because if you're gonna stay in Ginza and Shibuya, probably it might be expensive if you're staying in a good hotel. So you might get good hotels like we did for good prices, which are not far from the main city either,
Or
basically.
perhaps it might be smaller as well, the room size.
But I think
There will be
our
much crowded area.
exactly our room was like really good size. You will see it in the videos for Tokyo standards, particularly. It was really nice, and uh, when we were walking around, of course, that area it wasn't too crowded either. So it's after all the activities, it's good to come to a place which is not too crowded. Yeah. The next one is around metro, how to get around. So the one good thing is that in Apple, in iPhones these days, for a lot of the major cities like Tokyo or Beijing or even Toronto, you can download the transit cards on your phone. So in Tokyo, it's called Suica card. If you download it on the phone, you can then add top up money there, and then it can be used throughout in Japan, not just in Tokyo. Anywhere, any metro you take, any bus you take, the trams that you take in Hiroshima, or even in some of the convenience stores or vending machines, it can be used. So it's very very convenient. You don't need a physical card. Just download the Suica card. Again, you will see it in the videos, and then it can be used throughout Japan. Um, and then getting around. finding which trains to take, etc. It's very very easy. If you have Google Map, you just Google where to go. For example, if you want to go to the Sensoji temple in Asakusa, it will tell you, okay, from here you take this train, you get down at the station, and then you transfer to the next line. It will clearly show you which line to take, which color line to take. There are different color lines, which platform to go to, and sometimes it might be overwhelming because the stations are huge. But you can always ask somebody there, some official, transit official, and look, they will help you in guiding you towards where to go to platforms. So it's pretty easy. All the instructions are in English, so very very easy to get around. When you are in the train, the announcements are also in both in English and Japanese, so it's very very easy to get around.
Also,
So
try not to travel during the peak hours because that would be quite overwhelming as well.
yeah,
It's not much of space, and all the people who are going to work during the morning hours or the evening hours coming back from work can be a bit tricky especially for somebody who's a newcomer there as a tourist. It would be a bit tricky. So try not to travel during peak hours.
the other thing is cash, because a lot of you people would have heard about Japan is still a cash economy. How much cash do I need to carry? The good thing is most of the places they do accept cards, not just big restaurants, even small restaurants, stores, convenience stores, they do accept cards. The one thing is that even with a card, a lot of the places, for example, we went to stations where each of the stations, again, like in Japan, they are huge. If you go to the basement of the stations, there are a number of things, stores where you can buy things for both eating as well as souvenirs, etc. Uh, there they accept only physical cards, basically. So,
No contactless
exactly, for
payments.
people who used to be living in London or New York or wherever, right? It's we just carry phones basically because we can just tap the we don't need to use physical cards. But in Japan, the one good advice is carry the physical cards because it will be pretty very very useful. That's one thing. Second, cash. Yes, you do still need cash, where mainly in small stores which are around, like the key shrines, for example. So for example, when we went to Sensoji temple, there is a street called Nakamise Dori Street, which is leading up to the Sensoji temple, where there are a lot of stores where again you can buy things to eat like street food or souvenirs, etc. Those kind of places, it's still cash heavy. So places around shrines, those are the places which are primarily cash driven. So helpful to carry cash. How much to carry cash to carry? So we when we before we landed in Japan, we took around 30,000 Japanese yen, which in British pounds comes out to be around 150 British pounds, and then we took another 20,000 yen. So in total, we had around 50,000 yen in cash, which is roughly around 250 British pounds. Uh, we had some left, so look, that's a good amount of cash to take for like a 15-day trip. Again, as I mentioned, a lot of the places still you can use cards, so it's not a big deal. But again, like I think in a lot of these small shops, you do want to for example, buy souvenirs, have street food, so it's a good idea to carry some cash. uh, Next, the other things. What are the things to do in Tokyo? You will see in our video. So one thing, people go to Japan is for second-hand stores, like the vintage stores, to buy designer bags or designer clothes at a good prices. So we did go to a lot of places. You will see that in our videos in Tokyo, Osaka, Nagoya. I think Nagoya and Osaka tend to be a little bit more cheaper compared to Tokyo. But look, you do see good deals. We did buy one T-shirt for her, right? YSL T-shirt we got. We got one Gucci jacket for myself. which came out to be at good prices.
But you have to be very careful in terms of the retail prices and what they are selling it for, just to make sure what they are selling. For example, we looked at Chanel Classics and Chanel Vintage that turned out to be much more expensive in Tokyo. Most of the bags in general are more expensive than what we found in Nagoya. Nagoya was the cheapest of all compared to even Osaka or Kyoto prices.
Yeah, exactly. And also you also have to look at the conditions as well. There is like condition A, B, A condition A meaning really good condition, B meaning there may be some scratches, etc. So it's a good idea to see those things. But look, you will be able to get some really good items at good prices. Even in Tokyo, more so I think in Nagoya, but I think Tokyo has more stores, more inventory, of course, compared to probably in Nagoya or Osaka. But it's a good idea to check those things out. Again, you will see in our videos where these stores are. A lot of them are in and around the Shibuya area. Umete Sando is an area which is near to Shibuya, where actually there are like the luxury stores as well, and there are a lot of these second-hand stores like Amore, for example, Komehyo. They have like a really huge stores, separate stores for women, men, etc. There is like one called Second Street, Okura. So yeah, there are a lot of stores, and they have branches both in Tokyo, in other places like Nagoya and Osaka as well. So yeah, good idea to check those things out. So Omate Sando is one, Shinjuku is another area where you can find, Ginza is another area where you can find in Tokyo these stores. The other unique thing probably is in again in Japan throughout, you have various cafes. So you have a cat cafe. We did go to a cat cafe in Akihabara in Tokyo. They have a number of cat stores. So the main branch is in Shinjuku, and then they have stores again throughout, not just in Tokyo but in other cities as well. We went to an owl cafe right in Kyoto. Actually, we went there. So look, in all of these stores, all of these places, they have like really different cafes. There's like a cat cafe. There is like a Bengal cat cafe. There is a Shiba Inu cafe in Osaka. When we went, the places are all booked. We couldn't go. There is a rabbit cafe. I think there is owl cafe. Yeah, there was like various cafes. The owl cafe was pretty good actually.
Yeah. Yes, it's beautiful.
Where you get to spend time up close, which is not something that you can do on a day-to-day life actually. So we also have 2 cats and 1 dog. So yeah, we went to the cat cafe. It was pretty, it was like around 15 cats. So you could feed them, you could spend some time with them. Yeah, that's something unique to do in Japan.
You'll also get to see the video shortly as well of our visit in there.
The other things again you will see, it's the things that people all do. Sensoji Temple, beautiful temple in Asakusa that we went to Shibuya Sky, which is a observatory where you go to the top floor, and then you can have a great view of the Tokyo skyline. We went to the largest electronics store, which is in Akihabara, which is Yodobashi. It's around 8-9 floors. They have a number of things whatever you can think of, you can buy there. They also have a store called Jins, which is a prescription glasses store where we got glasses for her. You get the glasses within an hour, right? Within 1 hour, they take your eye test and everything, and you get your glasses.
That was pretty quick, and then they just ask you to come back and
exactly
1 hour to just come and pick.
Exactly, and they have so many varieties there.
And it's the price ranges again. It's not that bad. I got it
around 50 pounds, I think. Yeah,
45,
exactly.
50 pounds.
Yeah.
So both checking with the eye test and the glasses are anti-glare and whatnot. So it's pretty good quality.
Yeah,
I would say.
Exactly, and also that store was very close to the cat cafe, so we went there, gave our order, went to the cat cafe, and then came back and picked up our glasses. The other thing to note is that for the transit, it's very cheap. So for those who are living in London, you pay around £2.5 one way, whenever, at least in major places here. Over there, it was probably costed around less than a pound one way, so it's metro is pretty cheap as well. The other thing is that in terms of food, look, you have a number of places where you can get ramen, etc. A lot of these places tend to be busy because again, a lot of people come, a lot of tourists, particularly when you go on a peak season, touristy season, it's gonna be busy. But look, you wait for 20-30 minutes, you'll get your table. The good thing is that a lot of it's very pretty advanced. So when you're standing in queue, they will give you the menu card. You will order either directly, or there is like a machine where you can place your order, and then when you go to your table, your order is there. So look, you will see whatever things that we tried throughout Japan, be it ramen, okonomiyaki, monja, etc. You will see that look, the food is pretty good.
For those with dietary restrictions, I would say just do your own research just to
Yeah.
make sure what you're eating is the right one as per your dietary restrictions. Now, I being said, I'm vegetarian, so for me it was a bit tricky. Sometimes the menu is not that easy to find out when they give you the menu. Most of the places they would have an English menu, but some of the restaurants might not have. So having that Google Translate and whatnot on your phone, that's going to help you make sure what it is. And sometimes even that is not clear, then you have the servers that you can ask and check whether it's as per your dietary restrictions.
Yeah. Uh, the other thing, we also went to a baseball game. Baseball is pretty big in Japan. A lot of the people, a lot of the top players from the Japanese baseball ecosystem, they actually transition and go to play Major League Baseball in the US. So baseball is pretty big there. We caught a game in Tokyo. Look, it's nice, sunny day. The crowd was There was a lot of crowd, and yes, we could see there's a lot of people probably from the US as well, because of course they love the baseball. So yes, great experience watching the baseball. Lovely atmosphere there. So yes, in Japan, try to catch a baseball game. We When we went, there weren't any games in Osaka or Hiroshima or other cities. Around the time we were visiting those cities, so we chose to see it in Tokyo. Uh, Probably one last item before we get into our videos is bullet trains, Shinkansen, how to get around, because that's something will be on bucket list for every anybody visiting Japan, to take Shinkansen bullet trains to go between cities. Look, it's these trains arrive pretty much on time, pretty punctual. Very easy to get around Shinkansen stations. You will see which platforms, etc. So if you go, it's always advisable to go a little bit before your train time, because you can see which platform it is. You can also see based on your coach where do you actually need to stand, so you can get in the train, because look, it usually will probably stay for what, two couple of minutes. So look, it's not going to be a big wait, so it's advisable to go a little bit early. You can buy these bento boxes which are available in the stores in the around the Shinkansen stations for eating. Look, I think the one thing people of course tell you is that you don't eat or drink in trains in Japan. That's mostly for the metros within the cities, but in Shinkansen you do can, because it's a longer journey. The one thing is people might be thinking whether to carry luggage, because they might have seen videos saying it's not advisable to bring a lot of luggage, etc. But look, we are going to tell you that that's not true. You can carry luggage like you go to any other cities.
We were having 4 luggages.
We had 5 luggages because we took Air China. They had like a really generous luggage policy. So we had 5 luggages, so 3 checked-in baggage, 2 carry-on bags, apart from our handbags. And look, it wasn't difficult at all, because you're gonna carry the luggage only when you're going between cities in major stations, like for example, Tokyo to Kyoto or Kyoto to Hiroshima, etc. And all of these major stations, they do have elevators, so it's not that difficult. And then once again, if you go a little bit before time, for your taking the Shinkansen, you know which exactly where you need to stand to get into your coach. So it's very very easy to take your luggage inside. The one thing is that it's advisable to book a little bit in advance in concern if you're carrying a lot of luggage, because they have you can book seats with oversized baggage area, which is usually towards the end of each of the compartments, because that's where they have space to keep the luggages. So we did that, much well ahead of our trip, probably 4 months in advance. And then they usually the seats get allocated a month in advance, and then they will allocate the seats if you have booked one with oversized baggage. No extra charges; it's the same charge. You're just selecting that option. Basically, that's it. But yeah, it's advisable to do that. And look, if you're going for a 15-day trip, you do want to carry baggage to change clothes, or even
General shopping.
exactly, if you're gonna buy a lot of
Pick up.
things, souvenirs, you're gonna buy some skincare products or some clothes, whatever, right? So it's advisable to keep extra luggage to bring things back.
Once you reach the station in Shinkansen as well, you can get lifts. The one myth, or we have seen videos where people are holding the luggages and then using the stairs. You can find lifts. You have to be just a bit mindful, as well as in terms of the time. So reach early. Try to reach a bit early as you can, like at least half an hour early, so you do have that buffer to search for lifts and whatnot. There's also a myth. People say the taxis are really expensive. Do your own research in terms of that, because we did, to get the Shinkansen, we did get cabs, like taxis from our hotel to the place, and it was not that expensive. That being said, do your research as well when you are traveling from the airport to the hotel. That can be expensive, or from hotel to the airport. That can be expensive, but just in general, taxis,
Yeah.
they are not that
Yeah.
expensive.
So I think within cities, it's
Yeah.
not expensive at all.
Yes.
We did take taxis in Kyoto a couple of times because we had to go to breakfast. Whenever we, of course, from the Shinkansen station to go to the hotels, we did take a couple of taxis. So in Kyoto, we took, in Tokyo, in Tokyo, the thing is, we arrived at the Haneda airport, which is within the city itself, rather than the main airport. So, it didn't cost us much at all, probably around 30 pounds to go to our hotel, 30-minute ride. So it wasn't that expensive. Osaka, when we checked to go from our hotel to the airport, while coming back, it was a little bit expensive because the airport was a little bit further away from the city. So
Coming out to be 80 pounds or 50.
yeah, probably 100 pounds, I think. But so it's advisable to check
Yeah.
that. But I think most of the places within the city itself, it's not going to be expensive. There is also Go taxis as well. Go, it's a similar to Uber. You can download the app. But that being said, we did take normal taxis actually. For going from Haneda airport to the hotel in Tokyo, it wasn't expensive. We did take normal taxis in Osaka as well. I think from going to the station to the hotel, again, it wasn't expensive. So yeah, I think that's basically it, guys. I think, look, watch our videos to see the places that we have visited, and look, we will keep posting videos. So if I haven't introduced myself before, so I'm Raja, this is Abba. So we have 2 cats and 1 dog. So yeah, follow our videos, subscribe to us. We will post more content. Look, we are traveling, we do a lot of traveling, so we like to post more content, because we also watch YouTube, basically, even before we visit anywhere, to see how to get around, what are the things to do, etc. So look, we are gonna do the same and post our experiences, so hopefully it'll be useful for you guys.
And feel free to reach out back if, in case you guys have any questions
Exactly.
or concerns, and we'll be happy to respond back to you guys.
Yeah. One last point I think we forgot is the SIM, because if you're going to Japan again, so if you're gonna get around the cities, you will want to have internet, of course, because to check Google Maps or whatever it is, right? So the best thing is to buy eSIM. We did buy eSIM from Holafly. Pretty economical, to be honest, and look, it was great for 15 days. So yeah, that's that's something that you can get, so it's easy to get around, so you don't need to be without an internet outside of your hotel room, because it's very very essential. So it's easy to get around. You can find out, you can walk around if you have the Google map as well, so it makes it easier. So highly recommend anybody going to get a eSIM. Yeah, thanks guys.
Thank you.
Welcome to Tokyo. We just checked into MESM Hotel in Tokyo, which is close to the Bay Area. So when you enter, there is this toy here, which is really nice, very cute. And then in here, you have the Japanese style, of course, Japanese style smart washroom. And then if we go into the bathroom, you have a really good bathtub. It's really good size for Japanese standards and particularly Tokyo standards. If you open this, it looks like a Bible. So they call these rooms chapter 1, chapter 2, etc. So this is chapter 1. So they have all of these sets like dental kits, shaving kits, etc. here. It's a very, very good size for Tokyo standards. Really impressed. And then this is the wardrobe. Again, really good size, lot of places to hang clothes. You have places to keep things as well in here. There is a locker here, and then there are other places to keep things in here. So they have given slippers, so you can see there are several types of slippers here. They have given, there is one slipper here, there is another type of slipper here as well. They have given really lot of things they have given here.
It's meant for the washroom, those slippers
Yeah.
especially, and the other ones for the room.
And then if we move on to the main area, king size bed, again it's pretty generous for Tokyo standards. King size bed here, you have separate lounge area as well here, and then there is this piano here, which is really unique, which is really cute. They have it in every room here at the hotel. They have here as well things to store, more like a trunk kind of thing, so which is also really good. So number of things they have given, and also there is like a coffee machines as well here, and there is mini bar which is also complimentary. So they have given few drinks which are complimentary as well here, which is also really nice. And then if we keep going, we look at the view here, which is really pretty good as well. View of the skyline. We can see the Conrad Hotel as well here. Really good. There are tennis courts here. Really good view, really good size room for Tokyo standards. It's going to be our home for the next few days while we are in Tokyo. And the other thing they have is iPad here. I believe you can control lighting and everything with this iPad. We'll have to turn it on, but that is also they have given it here. Pretty good, pretty impressed with what the hotel offers. Really great, good size hotel, good size room, good area, not far from the main areas like Ginza and Shibuya, which we are gonna go. Yeah, pretty good room, pretty good size for Tokyo standards. Really impressed. So we are taking our first metro ride in Tokyo. We are going for our dinner. It's pretty easy actually. The Suica card, which is a card which is similar to the Oyster card in London or Presto card in Toronto, you can actually download it on Apple Wallet and you can load money there. It's very easy. Just swipe the card. Actually, it's just tap the Apple iPhone and then you can enter. If you have Google Maps, it's very easy to find out which trains to take. There are no issues, directions, everything is in English, so it's pretty easy actually. We thought it will take us time, but it's pretty easy. So anyways, waiting for our first metro ride, so let's see how it goes.
まもなく2番線に東京上野方面行きが参ります。
So we
次の電車
took
を
our
ご
first
利用ください。
metro ride in Japan. Tokyo. Quite busy, I would say. Probably because people are coming back from work, school. But it's very easy for us to find which line to take. We have Google Maps, it's very easy. Similar to what we do in London or any other place. We'll show you which lines to take, which lines to change. So pretty easy. That's done. We are going towards our dinner now. We found first vending machines here in Tokyo. There are a lot of them across Japan. Different things. You know, you can see
Hot
the
and cold
cokes,
one
you can
as
see
well.
hot drinks, cold drinks, number of different things. Yeah.
One with the red is hot. This bed, I believe.
Yeah.
Let's say that and that side.
Okay. So, number of them.
And let's
Lot of varieties here.
these videos are hot.
Yep. Okay, perfect. Day 2. We are at the Hamamatsucho station. This is the station closer to our hotel. We are going to Shibuya now. Let's take the train. So we got down at Shimbashi and going towards Ginza line. So again, everything is in English. Everything is in English here, so it's very easy to figure out. So Ginza line, we are walking towards Ginza line to go to Shibuya. So, yep, right here. We are in Ometasando in Shibuya. We just arrived. Just walking around here. So you have all the designer stores here. Rolex, Jimmy Choo, Burberry, Louis Vuitton is also here. I might as well check out the Louis Vuitton store for the post to get my passport stamp here. But yeah, this is day 2. We have the Ometasando Hills here. Okay, so let's go explore Shibuya.
Hello, Raja. Yeah.
We are in Ometasando Shibuya area. We are going to explore the vintage stores.
You can see the
So we are gonna first, so there is of course you here. So we're gonna first go to Amor Vintage here. Then probably come back here, and there are a number of vintage stores here. Kameyoko, yes, this is another store. They have a lot of number of stores in Japan. So let's first go to Amor, which is the famous one here in Ometasando. Looks beautiful as well from the outside. Let's go first go check out here, and then we'll go to the other store. So this is Amor. This is the first stop of the vintage store hunt in Japan. Let's go. We're entering Amor Vintage.
Yeah. Look at this. And there's a happy today. Looking at stuff. Sunglasses.
Okay, let's go.
Chanel.
This full area I think is Chanel actually.
Yes. A lot of different colors. Beautiful. How's the price in this right now?
500k Japanese yen. which is
Roughly 2800, 2600.
It's not bad to be honest. Not bad.
Let's see the comparison with this. This is like a
Yeah.
750.
Should we
It's
go and
like
check
a
other places now? There is more towns. We're going to the next one. Therefore, they have a number of stores throughout Japan. So we are going here to the Tokyo store. More Chanel's. Yeah. They have other bags as well here. So let's check out this Louis Vuitton mini roller. There's mini Louis Vuitton elliptical bag. Okay, so here we have the Hermes, Birkins, and Kellys. A lot of Kellys mainly you can see here. Wow, they have even exotic Kellys as well here.
roughly about
Exotic.
10k. 10k pounds.
Yeah. Okay, we are going to the next one, vintage store. They also have other branches in Japan, so let's go inside. Let's check it out. Here, guys. Let's check this out here now. Okay, so careful. The steps. They also seem to have a lot of Chanel connection, so you can see here. Thank you. You got it.
For holding the bag.
Arigato. Okay, they gave gloves to actually hold the bags, so which is nice. Yeah, they have a lot of Chanel collection here, as we can see.
538.
Okay. Not bad, I think. Boy bag, I mean, she has a boy bag already. Oh yeah, this is the same bag you have, right? This is the same bag you have. This boy bag. This is the same bag one you have.
This is a vintage one because
Oh.
this one has differences.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Nice. This is another nice store here. In Ometasando.
Not my size.
Okay, let's see more in QOO vintage store here in Ometasando. I'm just trying to put the gloves on
This
here.
size. Oh, it's not that expensive.
Okay.
Look at this.
Yeah?
898.
Oh goodness, yeah, that's not bad
This one.
actually.
That's nice.
Oh yeah, that's nice actually for the price.
Nice.
So yeah, they have a lot of Chanel pieces here, and clothing as well here on this floor. More Chanel pieces here, and clothing as well. Lot of options they have. So let's see, for example, here. Yeah, we have a number of Chanel clothing here, jumpers and sweaters. And yeah, more bags here. You want to check out here?
Yeah, why not?
These ones. You want to check out this one with the logo here, the sweater.
They look nice.
I mean the logo one. Yeah, I think so.
198. Okay.
No, not the, I think the logo one. Probably.
This also has the logo.
Yeah, but
And this one.
this screams of logo. Yes.
268. Okay.
Not bad. Again, still the Chanel logo here.
298. 168.
Okay, we keep moving. These are, of course, small leather boots as well. They have, see, they have. Okay, we keep moving here. There are more pieces here. Some of them are 10% off here. So let's keep moving here. Okay, they have more pieces, more clothing here, which are 10% off here actually, which is not bad. For example, let's check the price here. Okay, this is a little bit on the expensive side, $898. This one, yeah, more like a vest kind of a thing, $498,000. Yeah, and then they have even more pieces. They have kept it in here. And yeah, there are jewelries as well, Chanel jewelries as well. We are on the next floor actually. This is, the previous one was purely Chanel. This is all brands, mixed brands. You can see Louis Vuitton as well here, and other brands as well. So let's check it out here. They have all brands here. Of course, we have small leather boots as well here from the Louis Vuitton. Yeah, as you can see, a lot of vintage bags in here. All different brands mixed together here. Even clothing as well. Not bad. This is Givenchy. Okay. They have so many options here. A lot of different brands, so many options. Let's see the Chanel. Not bad. 39,000 yen for this Chanel jacket. A Celine jacket actually. Not bad. Yeah. So they have Louis Vuitton here and Fendi. All small leather goods are also here, and jewelries as well. Lot more options, there. On this store, on this floor actually, and you get tax free as well in Japan. And they have 10% off as well here. Great. Next stop on our vintage store. It's another Amour vintage store here, which is non-Chanel bags. Next stop on our vintage tour is Amour. It's another Amour store which has other bags, non-Chanel bags. So let's go inside here. Okay, this is for all other bags from all other brands. Like we got everything here. As you can see, this one of the bags here. Dior as well. Let's check out some of them here. These ones are not bad. Not bad, to be honest. 1,000 pounds here. They even have Dior ready to wear collections as well here. Again, decent price. Here again at the Amor store here, this store, they also have a lot of Hermes bags. They have the Birkins. You can see Birkins and Kellys. And they have a number of them here. They even have exotic ones as well. A lot of collection, huge collection they have. And the Hermes one as well. The next stop is Casanova Vintage. Let's go in. They have all brands. These are not. This is another bedroom store.
Every day I'm smiling, right? Every day I'm learning, right? It'll fall from perfect. I was spinning that shit, really getting that shit, really living that shit. Niggas know what it is. Cash out, big out in their truck.
Travel bag as well.
Cash out, new titties, new butt. Cash out, new crib in a cut. Cash out on my team, now we up. Cashed out on these strippers in the clubs.
Have Goya also
Cashed out on my daughter and my son.
Goya
Cashed out on my team, now we up. Cashed out on my bitch, know what's up.
Next stop is Amor Gentleman. This is another Amor store only for men's. They have 5 stores just for our So they have.
You can get tax-free.
Okay. Okay. They have clothes for men's. So we'll have to check out some stuff. Yeah, this is a Fendi t-shirt they have. Let's check out. Not bad. It's 50,000 in, but we'll get a tax-free refund as well. So not bad, to be honest. Okay, so they have some good ones here. You even have the bags here. So let's check out the price here. Okay, this is a little bit expensive. But yeah, they have so many bags. Maybe not bad. Yeah. They have shoes here. It's another good store. Purely for men's. Now, after a boss haircut, say hi. We are waiting to have our lunch at the Oreo ramen place. We're just waiting in queue. Every place is busy here. So much queue. We tried Ichiran ramen, but that place has a 1 hour wait. So at least here we were able to get a table pretty soon. Hope so. So let's see. Just waiting to get in.
What do you have?
We did some shopping at the Amor Vintage store. Now we are at the Cosmo, which is the largest beauty store here in Tokyo. Look at the displays here. It's very unique. Here, very unique display. It's one of the largest beauty cosmetic store here in Tokyo. Should we move along?
little bit more.
Let's move along. There are some Japanese brands as well here. We can see, in addition to the international brands, it's a big store. Okay, let's dive in here. Shiseido's here. We are going to the New York Scramble Crossing. So crowded. Today, particularly being a weekend as well. Hi, Ono. Say hi. So just met Ono after 13 years? 11 years? 12 years?
Yeah, maybe something.
友達じゃなくてフォロワーで追加されてるの
It was
It's the Turkey.
Turkey,
After
yeah,
Turkey,
Istanbul.
Yes, yes. Approaching. So busy, so busy. Lot of people. But looks so lively here at night. Even if the weekend as well. Pretty good. Pretty good. We are almost finishing. We are in Ginza. This is the famous street in Ginza where all the big stores are there. You can see the huge Giorgio Armani store here. Bottega Veneta. Walt Smith. Good. All of the brands are here. You can see Versace as well.
when COVID lockdown. From my homeland. Exactly, no one. Very hard to say, better, very like very sad.
We are now heading towards the Asakusa station. Here there are a lot of stores in underneath number of these stations actually. With restaurants as well as for shopping. We are heading towards the Asakusa line. Asakusa, so we have another restaurant here, another restaurant here. Number of things actually you can do just underneath some of these stations actually. We are walking towards the Sensoji temple. Really beautiful here. You can see. There are a lot of shops here. The street is very famous. There are a lot of stores here to shop around. Very busy, as we can see here. But there are a number of stores here where you can buy souvenirs. Looks pretty as well. Pretty cool.
Lager too black in here.
Let's go towards the temple. We are now walking towards Sensoji temple. This is a really famous street. Very busy. lot of shops. Good for eating as well as to buy souvenirs and other things in Japan. Really beautiful. This is in Asakusa. Hello, so must visit. Really cute. Just getting close. You can see all these lanterns. Really beautiful. Okay, now we are inside the Sensoji temple. As you can see, it's very, very beautiful. It's one of the oldest temples actually. I think it was built in probably around 600, something like that. So it's definitely one of the oldest temples here in Japan. Very lovely, lively as well. There are a lot of people, but it's a beautiful place. Visit here in Asakusa. Okay, now we are actually inside. The more that you closer to the temple, the more beautiful it is. While we put your we just finished visiting the Sensoji temple, just getting some street food here. We got some fried buns. This is sakura and hers is custard. The good important thing to note about in Japan is, as you can see, people don't eat and drink while strolling around. So it's better to eat in front of the shop that you buy it from rather than eating it on the go. So that's something you don't do it here even in trains. So yeah, we are just having a quick bite and then we'll go and check out the next place. We just finished visiting Sensoji temple in Asakusa. Now we have come to Abroad, where we are looking to go to a ramen place which is called Kyushu Shangara. It has a vegan option. So we are okay, just standing in the queue now. As you can see, a lot of the popular ramen places here are actually very busy. We're standing in queue now to have food before exploring Akihabara as well. Okay, let's see how long is the wait time here. Okay, we're going in now. We are waiting for about 30 minutes. Just got our table, getting in. This is our table. So we just got our food. We actually took the order while we were standing in queue. So as soon as we sat down, our order is here, which is great. So hers is vegan ramen, and mine is spicy tonkatsu ramen. Okay, we are now at Yodobashi Akiba, which is the largest electronics store here in Japan, in Tokyo. It's one of the largest, I think, I believe, in the world. Probably. It's about 9 floors. You can get all sorts of things here. So we are just heading towards it. As you can see, it's massive. Let's dive in and see what we can find here. Looking towards it. So this is in Akihabara. We came to the Akihabara station. We had our lunch here, ramen lunch, and then walking into the Yodobashi Akiba store here. You're walking around here. Here you have phones, chargers, and all those things. iPads probably as well. This is the ground floor. Yeah, you have the USB chargers as well here. These are quite nice. Look at the cat one here. This looks nice.
Thank you very much for
USB
visiting
chargers. You want
Yodobashi
some of them?
Camera
You can pick it up.
At Yodobashi Camera, we offer a wide range of products.
Here you have a Bluetooth earphones as well.
Gaming consoles, toys, audio equipment, smartphones, household
A
appliances,
lot of different things.
cosmetics,
Again, as I mentioned, this is one of the largest
free items at Yodobashi
electronics
Camera.
store
When you shop,
in
eligible
Japan,
products
in
can be
Tokyo.
offered at tax-free prices. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. When it comes to
Pretty
shopping,
massive.
Yodobashi Camera is the
Let's
place to
go and see
Please
other
take it
floors.
easy and enjoy your shopping.
This is the second floor of Yodobashi Akiba electronics store. Here is more accessories, keyboards, mouse.
商品知識接客応対万全のアフターサービス日本一を目指しております
Yeah, I have batteries and yeah, it's just more accessories. You have headphones here as well. Pretty massive store. You have headphones here, more headphones, mouse, of course PlayStation controllers, and everything here. See, what else? Yeah. Yeah, they have speakers and everything as well here. A lot of different things here. This is floor 3. Here it's more cameras. You can see some binoculars and all those things here. All the gadgets here. Not bad prices to be honest. Tripods and yeah, all accessories, all camera accessories here. We are on the 4th floor now of Yodobashi Akiba electronics store. This is more for speakers and headphones. Again, it's a really big store. Plenty of options here. All big brands are there. You can see here all the speakers here. Sonos, Bang & Olufsen, Sony, Yamaha. We are at the Mocha Cafe, the Akihabara branch here. We have a number of branches throughout Tokyo. You can spend time with the cats here. We have number of cats here. The Shinjuku branch is the biggest one. This is a bit smaller. They have nicely a cat tree as well, which they have built for the cats. Bigger. The boy is playing with one of the cats here. Here, the boy is feeding one of the cats here. He's ready now. He's going.
What am I going to do with it?
Fun time to spend with the cats. There is one guy here as well. He's looking. There are also cats here on top.
More like Caesars. Kind of lazy cats. Can't be even bothered to be given food.
A boy is feeding one of the cats here. Over here. There are more cats over here. And then there's kilo here. A lot of guys.
It's delicious. Making things all out.
He's feeding.
So delicious.
We have almost finished our time here, the cat cafe. We had to go back and pick up the bus glasses at the gin store. Yodobashi bus store. We tried these coin machines here. There are like cute dolls you can get here. So yeah, we got one of them here. From this one basically, one of these. So we just put coins, exchange if you have larger coins, you get smaller 100 yen coins. Then if you put 500 yen coins, so you can rotate it and then you will get one of these dolls, whichever machines that you choose. Very cute.
So if let's say you change your mind after you put the coins, you can press this button, all the coins comes out. Otherwise, just do this, move it around, and you can take this one out.
So we are going to a baseball game here in Japan. Baseball is the most popular sport in Japan here. Baseball players from here, they go on to play.
Should we go from here? Which gate is us?
We have to see. They go on to play Major League Baseball in the US. So let's get inside. We have to search the gate. We are at the Major League Stadium. Baseball game here in Tokyo. Baseball is people transition from here to Major League Baseball in the US. You can really good seats of friends. Lovely weather. Lovely atmosphere as well. Very nice. Stadium is very cool. Let's enjoy the day.
Oh yeah. Are we going to the bit like this? Oh no. Life for dinner.
Yeah, very, very close.
Oh yeah.
Basically, yes, temples. Just got good view, really good view. Fantastic. Let's enjoy it. Atmosphere is very lively here. We are in Donkey in Shinjuku. It's one of the big discount stores here in Japan. They have these stores throughout Japan in a number of cities here. Yeah, we just visited the Shinjuku store. As you can see, they have a number of skincare products here. About a few things here, few items here, and here a number of items here. You can buy all sorts of things here. This is Iseta Mall in Shinjuku, one of the largest shopping malls here. We have all the designer brands here. You can see that right here. Miu Miu. We are at the Komahyo store, vintage store. It's only for jewelry actually. It's 4 floors only for jewelry. So we are here at their branch in Shinjuku. We did visit their branch in Omotesando as well in Shibuya. So this is the Shinjuku branch actually. We are now going to the Komahyo branch, which is just right next to the one that we just visited. So this is more for bags and ready to wear. We have the Hermes bags here as well. We have the Evelyn, we have the Kelly here, Picotin, Bottle Party. You have all of the Dior bags here, bucket bags, Lady Dior, and we have Dior sandals as well actually. Pretty good collection actually. Yeah, pretty good collection actually.
New collection.
We have Louis Vuitton as well here. Really good collection. We have a lot of small leather goods. Louis Vuitton. You can see here. Pretty good collection. Activities and collection here. And ready to wear as well. Pretty good. Now we are on this next floor. Here they have other brands. Lot of clothing they have. Shoes, hats. As you can see, Loewe, Prada, Miu Miu, Fendi, other brands as well. Huge store, very huge. So let's explore what we have in here. Yeah, number of shoes as well in here. Plenty they have here. Let's do a bit of exploring here. Now we are at the Komahyo store for men's actually. We have a separate store for men's. We just came in, so let's have a look around. So they have 3 stores, one for jewelry, one for women's and one for men's. Just right next to each other. Everything is several floors. Lot of options, lot of clothing, lot of brands, lot of bags as well. So yeah, let's check it out. Here we are at the 3D cat space billboard in Shinjuku. As you can see the cat guy here. It's a pretty unique landmark here in Shinjuku. We just did some shopping, Komahyo vintage store, and then just came to see this. Again, now this is art. This is the cat. Great. We have just come into bakery, sweet shop. They have a number of different options. It smells so nice inside here. So they have a lot of varieties. They have mochi, There's mochi pie. That really looks great and smells great as well inside here. This is Yachidoki. It's a dessert shop. We picked up a few sweets. Really beautiful. Lots of varieties, lots of options they have. Yeah. So this is in Ginza, not far from the Ginza station. We are heading towards Shibuya Sky now. This is on the 14th floor. Great views. We can see the view of the Shibuya Scramble crossing as well here. People crossing, which we did as well a couple of days back with Ono. Great views, Shibuya skyline. Okay, so we have now reached the 45th floor of Shibuya Sky. Look at the views here. Wow, view of the Tokyo skyline. Really great. This is the 45th floor. Let's keep going, and then we can also go further up as well. We will do that as well, but yeah, pretty unique. Great views here of the Tokyo skyline. You can see here. Okay, we are at the sky stage now. Wow, what amazing views. Tokyo skyline here. This is Shibuya Sky. We need to book tickets in advance, at least 1 day in advance. Otherwise, tickets get sold out. Fantastic views. Should we go up here? The stairs, yeah? Let's go up these stairs to see. Oh my goodness. This is getting very chilly now. Oh my god. Wow. Just arrived at our dinner place. This has vegetarian option as well, so let's see. Ramen place with vegetarian option as well. Hopefully, we can get the option for her. Let's see. We're standing in queue to get the seats as well. Thank you.
Has it on?
Yeah. Arigatou gozaimasu. Just order some drinks.
Please change taste.
Give me some
Please
food.
enjoy. This time is last order. Would you like to?
It's really
Would you like to take your order?
beautiful actually.
This time is last order.
Oh, so can we order one more?
With the
One more.
great as well. Look, okay. bullet trains were concerned, we booked the space with overseas baggage. So as you can see, the seats behind, they have a space to keep the bags. So we it is something that we need to book in advance. So we did book our bullet trains in advance, around 3-4 months in advance. So we got all our seats with overseas baggage. All the bullet trains that we're carrying, we're taking through the outer Japan. We have bento boxes, chicken, teriyaki,
のぞみ17号博多行きです。10時は1号車、2号車です。まもなくの発車です。